What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about what's next for Mr. Negan. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead, well, Negan Smith. But Season 11, Part 2, Part B, will be here before you know it. I believe it airs February 13th for AMC Plus and February 20th for AMC. But ultimately, what's next for Negan in Part 2 and 3, if he makes it to Part 3, has a lot of people wondering. But before we get to it, guys, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much. We truly appreciate it, and we truly appreciate all the love and support on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course YouTube. If you're a subscriber, we truly appreciate it. Now, Negan has really squashed everything with Maggie so far. There really wasn't a big showdown between them. He's going to step up yet again to carry a big aspect of the show. He's probably going to take down a Reaper. Again, spoiler warning, stop watching now. You can see the door to the right. It says 23. You see the Reaper, and you also see Negan fighting the Reaper with the door 23. So clearly Negan is fighting the guy, I forget his name, but ultimately Negan is going to take this guy out because Negan's not going to die over this guy, right? I mean, this is really a lower level character next to Negan, and I believe that Elijah's sickle, or I guess it's a comma, not the punctuation, the weapon, is impaled right here in his chest, or yeah, I guess chest. So it looks like to be that he's going to die. I would assume, how can you survive that, right? And we know that the Commonwealth is coming to Alexandria in the second part of Season 11 because it has to happen, and it's got to set up things for the Commonwealth. We also know that Negan was filming around where they used some filming locations for the Commonwealth. So Negan makes it to the Commonwealth. Looks to be the same area, if you know downtown Sonoy, that we see the Commonwealth soldiers, Ezekiel, Princess, Rosita, you know, a bunch of characters in this area. You can tell that they're going to make it to the Commonwealth. Carol, Daryl, they make it to the Commonwealth. But the big question is Negan. What's going to happen with Negan? Is he going to get the comic Rick death, the Dwight death? Is Sebastian going to be the punk that kills Negan? He killed Rick in the comic and was pretty lackluster, but I want to see the interactions with Negan and Sebastian, and I want him to put Sebastian in his place. Negan probably could get in trouble because of the Miltons having power, but we'll have to see how it goes down, and it should be awesome. And yeah, you're supposed to hate this guy. And I find it very interesting that Negan leaves the Walking Dead comics in issue 174, and in issue 175, the Commonwealth comes around. So Negan never makes it to the Commonwealth in the comics, but we all know that the comic is the comic and the show is the show. That's definitely what we know. But what's next for Mr. Negan? Well, Negan Smith, sorry. For Mr. Smith, what's going to happen with Negan has a lot of people wondering. And I'm really hoping that the second part is better than the first part, and the third part is better than the first and second part. And the third part sets some things up, like it's not a true ending, setting up some things that could have some more spin-offs. Maybe a Negan show. What do you think? What's next for Negan? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below about Negan and everything related to The Walking Dead. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.